Hello there, everyone. This is Neko here, getting ready to play Icarus. And today we're going to be getting a couple of items because I've been grinding a lot to try and get to that point. I will say one thing Icarus needs to change is natural resources like trees, bushes, berries, oxide, uh, these things, carrots, basically anything that grows should continue to regrow. Any stones, ores, and all that should be have those deep ore extraction sites. They should be infinite. I haven't actually tested if they are or not, but if they're not, they should be, because that will give people motive to travel out to different areas to go and harvest them, and to put up protection, because if you leave it unattended for too long, creatures will attack it. Because I've had to abandon so many farming missions because I didn't have any carrots or anything nearby. I've also abandoned mining missions depending on what it is. If it's copper or gold, automatic give up, because those are insanely important resources. And that one requires 58 gold, which means that is an abandoned quest. Goodbye, quest. Quests like those are currently not worth it, not until I can prove whether or not those resource depots are infinite. If they're infinite, then I'll do those missions. But first, we're going to be doing the water wheel. We're going to be checking out whether or not the water wheel provides power on all kinds of stuff. So we need to get 5 copper. We need to get a bit of stone, because we got to make 50 of that. We're going to need to put some gold into here. And we're going to need to get, what is it? The electricity tool, which means 8 for that, and then we'll get the water pipe just because. And then after that, we'll definitely be getting this, because I want to see if you can make it in the water or if it has to be in a river. Then we're going to want to get the alteration bench, so that way I can get maximum harvest of gold and copper. But I don't know if I'll get to that. Okay, we've got that. On one of the missions, I did get polar bear chest armor, which is not too bad. I also ended up getting an iron knife from it, a sickle from it, some medium hedgehog item stuff. There's a few missions that are worth it, some of them aren't. Just all depends. Okay, so we got the copper, we need the wood, we need the stone. We'll grab this, so what do we have? Do we have everything for the wheel? Yes. If it can be placed in the water anywhere, then there's a high likelihood I'm gonna make a bunch of these, because they're cheaper. Well, electronic wise and composite wise, it's easy to get steel, stone, all that. Copper, not as much, but once you get if those ore extractors are infinite, which I have no clue if they are, then I'll definitely be building one of these, a bunch of these. But for now, let's go test out the water wheel. I will say one of my favorite things though is the fortifications. This is how I think all the buildings should work. Because look, you can place it down and rotate the structure however you want. Then you can snap it, rotate it, and then you can snap it again and rotate it. And ta-da! Although it does kind of suck that it doesn't line up exactly. You have to like perfectly match it up in order to make that work. But still, it's definitely a lot. This is kind of how I think the uh, building should work. Or similar to it. Okay, so the water wheel must be placed on flowing water. And okay, so the water wheel is semi-useless unless you're right up on a river. That means currently for me, this is the only place it's useful at. And this is where I was planning to build my home. This was going to be my operation outpost, and this was going to be like my home zone. Oh well. We're going to get the tool. I might as well place it down at the river. And we're going to have to run the line 5 bazillion miles away. Okay, so what's it take to make? Because I want to, the next thing I want to get is, oops, this. I want to see what this does. I know you need electricity, which is why I'm going to have to get the whatever set up, but still. Okay. Oh, I need to drink some water. Holy crap. So what the hell does this do? And what do you need to repair? You can also get accessory items and weapons. Like I got a shotgun, I got a cupboard. There's somewhere in here. Nope. I also got basic wall lights, torches, throwing knives. I got an iron sickle, a pistol, a bunch of crud. Okay, so repair armor. Repairing requires all associated repair materials as normal. An active electronic connection will allow T4 and workshop items to be repaired. Repair items to repair consume. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, so tier 4, if you want to repair tier 4 in workshop, you need electricity. But if you don't have electricity, you can repair all items you have tier 3 and under by the looks. That's kind of neat. Although it still requires all the material necessary for it, so that kind of is stupid. So another thing I'm wanting to hope to eventually get besides the titanium knife is the titanium crossbow. If you look at it, 50 projectile damage plus ammo capacity plus reload time and damage dealt to hardened points. This thing is basically a machine gun. You just pow, 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 pow. The issue is you move super slow. But if you have my one technique, it will be an unstoppable force, especially against the bears. Especially when you're using titanium bolt, which is 100 and something, 114 to 120. Then you get in the tier 2 break chance. Hold on a sec here. Tier 2, no. Yes, tier 2 economic attachment. It will give a 10% reduce the break chance by 10%, which means effectively those bolts will be infinite. They won't break, but they will decay, which I want to get a mod that prevents the decaying of arrows and stuff. But that's gonna have to wait till people start doing that. Okay, so now we can make that. We're gonna need more copper for that. I do get a lot of iron from the missions, so I don't really care about that. We'll take that. We'll make the water tools so that way we have everything guaranteed. I kind of wish there was another eco-friendly power source besides these expensive solar panels and these that require flowing water. Alright, so we've got that covered. We got that covered. What else do we need to get done besides... Actually, let's try and get... Advanced alteration bench. We need to get steel, glass, concrete. Okay, we can get all of that. We need steel and glass. We can and concrete, which means we need to go and harvest a bunch of silica. So, do we have any silica? Oops. No. Okay, well we're gonna have to go and fetch some silica. But first things first, it's bedtime. Oops. There we go. Bedtime's over. Then that's all closed up, although I don't know why I did that. You have to wait about 10 minutes for each mission to respawn for abandoning. Down drone, Hars, hunt. You know, I actually don't mind these down drones, especially when you have the fortifications because of the worms most of the time. If you set up a nice big perimeter to avoid getting hit by it. Oh. It's... Oops, right... Oh, right over here. You know what? We'll go do this mission. We've done pretty much all that. Oh, it's right there. One thing I will say is, avoid swimming with the crocs. Oh, wow, the drone's already in self-destruct mode. I'm gonna have to set up a crud quickly. I'm gonna have to make sure it's wide enough that I won't get splash damage. Oops. That might be too close. Okay, let's try and get this all set up. Come on. Let's put a... I'm not sure if I should put a gate because of the stupid creatures. Because there are other creatures that come in besides... besides the worms. Okay, I do kind of wish there was a better way to place all this, but still. Ow, ow. Ah, there's a crocodile. Must snap. Okay, now that we have most of this all... Actually, I might be able to get away with... I may have to start repairing that. Well, let's see if we can take this down and put that up and activate. Alright, hopefully we can survive long enough to get this done and we don't get hit by splash damage. I would stand up top, but with those stupid creatures, it's best not to. I only have one weak spot, and that's right here, which a wolf might... Oh, nice. Okay, well, this looks like your most optimal method if you can properly set this up. I kind of just rushed in. I will have to watch out for other creatures like bears and other things in the process. And I'll have to make sure to keep an eye on anything that might be getting too damaged. Woohoo, thankfully that one can't reach me through that hole. Oh, okay. Okay, I did not expect him to be able to spawn inside. Wait, is there one inside here? No, it was just he got me a bunch of times. Okay. I must have accidentally put my knife up, or my iron knife. Oh, perfect, this storm. We're at 40%. Those are decent. Those are decent. I think I forgot to put something on there. It's possible I forgot to attach, or they broke it. Although I doubt they broke it because I mean most of them have only been doing a tiny bit of damage. The only way that would have been broke is if there was a creature other than the worms. I'm definitely gonna need a titanium hammer later so that I can repair faster and use less stamina and all that fun stuff. 60%. This may not be the most entertaining mission because, I mean, we've got all this crud, but at least you get to hear a bunch of get to figure out how a semi-efficient way to deal with this. Just make sure not to get too close and make sure they can't all fully spawn in. I think I could have narrowed this down to make it a little bit smaller. Okay, that one's repaired. That's doing decent. I think. Oop, be careful. That seems to be doing good. That needs to be repaired. This needs to be repaired. That's doing good. That needs to be repaired. The nice thing is if you put a layer of spikes and a layer of this, they have to go through 10,000 points in order to actually get you. So if you got like certain creatures like bears and stuff and they're set up on top and pelting them, you can actually, and repairing, you can actually make this survive a lot better. Come on, hurry up. We have only like a minute or two left. I want the rewards. I'm starting to think the drones are the best mission, especially if 90% of the time it's just the worms. Thank you. Now we gotta repair everything so we can get it. Oh, hello there. Stupid lag. They do spawn for a couple moments afterwards for some reason. Sweet. Alright. That was a hard mission. Most of everything, although the only thing hard technically was the stupid, oh, that might have been what took out my defense structure over here. Hey, you stupid bird. Okay, well, I'm gonna end up gathering most of this, repairing and picking it up off camera. We're gonna finish this up. Oh, and do not run into the spikes. Watch. They hurt you too. Which kind of makes sense, but at the same time doesn't. So what am I getting? What the hell is condensed enzymes? Iron bolt, iron javelin, steel throwing knife, wood, like no tomorrow. I think I want this because of the bolts. And because I'm planning to get a titanium, whatever you call it, plus enzymes. Oh, you flip nuggets. Oh well, at least I got an enzyme. Ooh, and a level up. 17,000 XP for that. Holy mother of flip nuggets. And all I had to do was just put a wall with spikes around me and ta-da! Oh, that explains the other things. There's other birds and creatures dead here. Anyways, I guess I'll make this episode a little short. So if you guys enjoyed, please like. If you didn't, I understand. It was just mostly me talking around, trying to figure out how to get some stuff done and building some things. And then doing a mission and just sitting there and getting free loot from it, basically. Anyways, if you enjoyed, come back for more. If you want to see more of this series, check out the end screen credits. And if you want to see other videos I do, make sure to check out my channel, as I do other games. Right now, I'm just kind of riding the Icarus wave again. And if you want to be added on to my in-screen credits like these people, make sure to publicly subscribe, and I'll add you on after about 2 or so weeks. If you leave before I reach 1,000, I'll remove you off. And if you're private, I'm sorry. Anyways, bye-bye.